Let me ask you something. When you speak English, do people sometimes react strangely? They interrupt, they say sorry, or they look confused, even though your sentence is correct. Today, I'll explain that feeling. And yes, this will be a kachi for you. In Japan, communication is gentle. We listen until the end. We like to read the atmosphere. Meaning comes from context. So when we speak English, we bring this habit with us. We think, if I explain carefully, they'll understand. This is where the problem starts. English listeners are different. They don't wait. They decide meaning in the first second. Not from grammar, not from effort, from sound. Before you finish your sentence, their brain already says, I understand, or something is wrong. Imagine a work situation. You practiced your sentence, the grammar is correct. You start speaking, but the first important sound is unclear. The listener's face changes. They interrupt. Sorry, what? Inside you think, but I wasn't finished. This moment is very important. Let me show you a real example. Imagine a short update in a meeting. You want to say, I checked the contract and there is no risk. Very clear, very professional. But if the sounds are unclear, this is what the listener hears. I changed the contract and there is new risk. We can see it is the same grammar, same sentence length, but the meaning is completely different. Suddenly the listener thinks, you changed something without approval? There is a new problem? They interrupt. The meeting stops. Now the conversation is not about your report, it's about trust. But when the sounds are clear, no risk, the message is understood. The meeting continues. Your professionalism stays intact. This moment, this is your kachi. After this happens many times, something changes inside you. You start to hesitate. Speak more quietly, explain too much, and English feels heavy. You may think, I've studied for years. Why is this still happening? This is not your personality. This is not your intelligence. Here's your kachi. The problem is not that you can't speak English. The problem is that English listeners decide meaning too early. And they decide from sound. This means something very important. If the sound is clear, everything after becomes easier. You don't need to talk more. You don't need harder grammar. You need the first signal to be clear. Let me say this very clearly. Knowing this is your win. Why? Because before today, you may have thought, I need more grammar. I need more vocabulary. I need to practice more. But now you know something different. You know that one unclear sound can change the meaning before your sentence finishes. This means the problem is not everywhere. The problem is not you. And that is a win. Because when a problem becomes small, it becomes fixable. Why is this a win? Because now the problem is specific. Not, my English is bad. Not, I'm not fluent. But, my sound is sending the wrong message. And something specific can be fixed. This is control. This is relief. Many people think fluency means speed, speaking fast and knowing many words. But real fluency feels different. It feels smooth, calm, easy to listen to. This is where fluency comes from. Not speed, not memorization, clarity. If English has felt stressful, now you know why. In the next video, I'll show you the most common habits that create these misunderstandings, without you noticing. Thank you for watching.